Hey everybody, Ahmad Jenkins here. What is next is going to be the question I'm asking you repeatedly over and over. It's something I've been playing with myself. I want to be more mindful of what's my next move? What's the next goal to achieve? How am I going to get a little bit better? Because as I've said before, every day you're getting better or worse. There is no staying the same. So for me, I'm always trying to think about the next move. How can I continue to elevate? How can I continue to grow? I'll be asking you that repeatedly. What is your next move? What's next? And today what I wanted to talk about was something that's been on my mind here recently, and it's the difference between successful and unsuccessful people, and it's how they approach problems, it's how they think. You see, we all have dreams, we all have ambitions, we all have things that we want to achieve. Some of those things are very scary. Everybody has doubts in themselves or reasons why they feel like they can't achieve something, but the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is in the approach. You see, unsuccessful people tend to see a goal and they'll list out why they can't achieve it. Oh, I don't have the time. Oh, I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I don't have the resources. I don't have the network. They find all the reasons why they shouldn't be able to do something, and then they let it stop them. Successful people, I've learned, they tend to have those same doubts. They tend to have the same insecurities. They tend to have the same issues, those same barriers that plague the unsuccessful people also plague the successful people. But the difference is those successful people look at those barriers as opportunities, as problems to solve, and they just add it to the agenda. Oh, I want to be a videographer. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a dancer, an actor, a pro athlete. Well, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Well, guess what? I'm just going to add it to my list of things to learn. I'm going to add it to the agenda. You want to make videos, but you don't know how to edit? Well, add that to your agenda for the day. Watch some YouTube videos on how to edit, how to use Adobe Premiere, how to use some of the tools out there for people who make videos. Oh, you want to be a registered nurse, but you feel like you don't have the brain power or the background to become a nurse. Well, guess what? I'm sure there are a ton of nurses out there that felt the same way you're feeling right now. They didn't have the money. They had kids or families to support. They had other obligations. They had reasons, every reason in the world why they shouldn't pursue a goal. But they didn't let it stop them. And that's the difference between successful and unsuccessful people. You see a barrier, you see a problem. How do you approach it? Do you allow it to stop you? Do you come up with reasons why you shouldn't even try to achieve what you want? Or do you find out a way to add it to the agenda? One more problem to solve. There's a solution for it. Somebody else has probably done it. And given the technology that we have today, somebody's probably mapped out how you can get around that. So for today's lesson, if you take nothing else from anything I've said, recalibrate your mind. When you see an obstacle or a barrier to your success, don't let it stop you. Think of yourself, if you're a football fan, I played college football, so everything kind of comes back to football for me. You are the number one ranked team in your life. Your goal is to put the ball in that end zone as much as possible. And yes, there are going to be defenders, there are going to be linemen and linebackers and corners and safeties coming at you. They're trying to stop you. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be one play and score. It's going to be a series of plays. They're going to knock you back some, but you're going to keep marching down the field, and you're going to put that ball in the end zone. But if you just take a knee, you'll never know, and you'll end up regretting it. So today's lesson is to recalibrate your mind, understand that there are going to be barriers, but you have what it takes to overcome those barriers, to knock them down, and to march to the end zone and get that touchdown. So take all that energy that you have, and it's going towards all those doubts and fears. Use that energy to fuel your motivation, to fuel your creative energy to solve those problems. That's the first lesson. Add it to the agenda.